Hello traders, this will be the analysis for 2nd of July and we have here is Nifty chart on the 15 minute. First we will analyze today's market and then move on to tomorrow's. As you can see, these are yesterday's levels and it was a buy sign above the 10,400 levels. The market did not go much up, but it did respect the level pretty much, and we have broken out of the range that we have been discussing for the last few days, this range, and now we are above it. So now this zone will act as a good support, so we can see a good bounces from here to the upside, and we should not go short unless the lower level is reached. So even if the market comes back in the range, we should look to go up and not low. For Bank Nifty gave very good profits today, and the entire target was achieved, almost 400 points target, and the clear breakout happened at this candle, which was at 11:15 a.m. candle, and this 15-minute candle was a clear buy sign because it breached the resistance pretty clearly, that we had resistance at this level, 21,600. So the candle completely breached it, and now this 21,600 will act as a support for Bank Nifty, and the target was previous resistance around previous support, which now acted as a resistance. So it was near 21,950. So we hit there and came back a little. So what we have to do tomorrow, we have to analyze. So we'll start with the Bank Nifty. We'll start with the Nifty. We'll clear all this. So what happens now is that this level, that is the 10,390 level, around that, will go on the 5-minute chart and look at the exact levels. If you see here, then it is almost 10,400 level. We'll just take it to the 10,400, and as you can see that market reacted once, twice, then 3 times very small reaction, and then it is up. Took support here twice, and it is trading here. So by general, just looking at it, we can see that Bank Nifty looks stronger than Nifty, because the Bank Nifty went up while the Nifty is just trading here. So for tomorrow, what we have to do is, we have to see what the Nifty will do, as tomorrow is Thursday, so we have weekly expiry. During expiry days, we don't have a big momentum. We will usually go up and then come down and close somewhere in the middle, and same for the other side, that if it is going down, then it goes down and then comes up and closes in the middle, forming something like this of a candle, like doji candle. On both sides we have shadows, and the price closes somewhere in between. So we have to see, but sometimes we see that even on the expiry days the market rallies in one direction, but usually more than 50% of the time on expiry days we see a sideways market, more of a. So this is our level now, support level, and this is our resistance level, clearly visible. Near 10,450 is our resistance. Next target is at 10,525. So we have to see what the Nifty is doing tomorrow. If it is opening flat, making some price action, and then going up, then we have to buy here on the breakout, keeping the targets of the higher level. But in case if it is starts to make price action and starts to go down, then we should not look to short at least till the lower levels, 10,350. But if it starts to go down, then we have to look for short levels. I think we should not short till 10,325, I think, which is our important level. We have discussed it. So as long as it stays above it, we should not look to short and try to find buying opportunities. For upper levels, we have 10,525 target, and we are above this range as of now. But this was not a very clear breakout, and we might see some fall again. It is not sure as of now, because the breakout is not so strong, while in Bank Nifty the breakout is pretty good. So we have to be careful about Nifty tomorrow. and as long as we are above the 10,325 level, we should not look to short, and we'll keep looking for buying opportunities. Now let's talk about the gap situations. So on the upper side we have 10,450. On the lower side we have 10,400. So if the market is opening above 10,450, let's say it is opening anywhere around in this area, and then it comes back, takes support from the 10,450 level, and then starts to go up, this is a buy sign, we have to buy here. And if it gaps down below 10,400 and it gaps down and comes up and then starts going down, then this could be a sell signal. But we are not looking to take much of a sell signals, because we have a support here as well, which is near 10,360. So if it even does something like this, it can just stay here and then later go up. So not recommending to short till the lower levels are breached. Now moving on to Bank Nifty. In Bank Nifty we have a clear move. This was our target near 21,950. The market went a little up but closed below it. So our level 1 target was achieved. Second target is at the upper level, that is near 22,250 level. For the lower side, we are clearly now above this resistance, the 21,600, 21,700 levels. So this should act as a support now, and we should continue our rally to the upside. For Bank Nifty, there is no point shorting till we are below near 21,550 levels. So as long as we are staying above these levels, we should look to go long. Maybe there can be some in the first half there can be a movement to the downside, and then the market starts to go up, because we had just had this current move today, and there can be a small correction tomorrow in the morning, and then we can start to go up. Typical expiry day, we have ups and downs, and generally market closing somewhere in the middle. So it can open lower and then come down and then go up and close somewhere in the middle. This is pretty much possible, but we should look to go towards the long side and not the short side, as we are above the accumulation zone. So if the market is opening, let's say even gap down, and it is coming near 21,550 levels, 21,500 levels, then this is a buying area, and we should look to go long here. For the targets, we have the upper levels near 22,350 and then 22,250. Around those levels are our targets. It is not much, but I think when we go there, there will be a small correction again, and then we will keep moving up. So that is why the general overview is bullish, and we should look to buy and not to sell. So as the current move happened, it went sideways and now it is going up. So this area becomes support, and if the Bank Nifty decides to correct, then this becomes a buying area, and we can go long from here. So I think Nifty and Bank Nifty idea is clear. We'll move on to stocks. I have a few more stocks today to discuss. First we have L&T. The upper targets, which we have already decided, are near the 1080 levels. If we go onto the 1 hour time frame, then we can see more clearly that this was our important support level, which is near 10,080 levels. So this will act as a resistance now, and the share has made a good price action here, then came down for a correction. It went up and now it has come down again. So this time when it starts to go up, it can give a good rally, and we can trade this in positional. So what we can do is we can watch for this level on the 30-minute, this area, and when the share starts to go above this, this also comes as a trend line, and if it starts to go above 950, currently it is at 925, and if it starts to give some momentum, or even if gap up opens, we can look to buy this share. We have NIT Tech here on the 4 hourly. We can see that first the initial fall, then a move up, correction, breakout, and then it kept going up. Now there has been some correction. We got another breakout here with good volume, and now it has come for a retest. So it can, from tomorrow, it can start to move up again. So we can look to buy this share. And it is almost at its previous resistance, which will now act as a support. As you can see that it is near the previous resistance, which is now acting as a support. The stop loss can be kept at the lower levels, and the target will be at the upper levels. So it can go sideways from here now on for a few days, but then after that, this is the resistance, because this was previous support. So this is our resistance, 1412, 1415, near that area, and if it starts to go above here, then we can buy this share. We have Kotak Bank, and if you look on the 1 hour chart, then this level is important. Near 1400 level is important, because the share has rejected this level multiple times, but now it is staying in the upper range. And if we remember it from the pattern video, this is looking like a ascending triangle, because we have this move, it came down, now this is our support, this is our resistance, and the market is now staying in the upper range, looking like a ascending triangle. So if it gives a breakout tomorrow, then we can buy it for a good move, maybe around till 1460 or 1475 levels, somewhere till there this share can be traded. Now Grasim Industries, if we look it on the 4 hour chart, then we see that this is also forming some kind of a ascending triangle, that we have the initial move, this becomes resistance, the lower level becomes support, and now it is staying in the upper range. So if it starts to move up, then we can look to buy this share. Stop loss can be placed at below the accumulation, and this can be traded. Target can be near the 700 levels, can be the target. Now for Tata Steel, we had a lot of accumulation at the lower levels, and this share I already also shared in the Telegram channel when it was somewhere near this area. After that, it gave a very good move, and then we had a correction, it went up, then some more correction, and finally now we are getting in a more and more consolidated market. The volatility is getting less. So if there is a breakout, this also is forming like a triangle. If we see on the smaller time frame, then we can see that this is forming a triangle. So if there is a breakout and we start to trade above the 335 levels, then this can be a good move, and we can continue the target till the upper levels as of now, around 365 levels. So this can be a good move. Now we have Motherson Sumi. Same here, that first we had a triangle forming here, we got a breakout, as you can see. Now this is looking like another triangle, and if we get a breakout near the resistance, as you can see, it is also looking like a small reverse head and shoulder pattern, and if it start to move up, we can expect a good rally from here on, maybe till the 110 level, somewhere around that area. So this is double confirmation that we have a resistance break, and it looks like a small reverse head and shoulder pattern as well, although it is not in a downtrend, and the reverse head and shoulder works the best when the downtrend is happening and it occurs at the bottom of the downtrend. But this also showing some strength here, because the market is trying to go down, but it is keep coming up, and it has tested the resistance as well multiple times. So if we get a breakout here, then this momentum can continue, and the level will provide very good support. Last is CISC, And here we have the 1 hour chart. As you can see that this is a good initial move, correction, then another small move, did not cross the resistance, and now it is staying in the upper side. So if it starts to go up even more tomorrow, then the momentum can continue and we can trade this for positional as well. So this is it for the video, and we have discussed here 7 shares, Nifty and Bank Nifty. So tomorrow's expiry, so do not expect big momentum, although it can happen. It does happen sometime, but what we are looking is that our general view is bullish, and we do not look to short here till at least till the market is above the Nifty is above the 10,325 levels. Even if it comes down, you can trade in the shares and do not short in the Nifty as of now, because it has broken the rectangle pattern and it is moving up. Although the move is not that strong, but still it is not bearish, and the overall view, if we look at any time frame, it is looking bullish. So we have to look for the buying side and not for the shorting side. Bank Nifty is looking a bit stronger than Nifty, and if it is coming to lower levels, then it can be a very good buy for positional as well. So this is it for the video, and I'll update the ideas on the trading view. I also put the links of all the ideas in the description as well, so you can have a look from there as well. So thank you guys, have a nice day.